What's up, Madden community? MT Squared with another Madden 23 video, and today I'm going to go over who I think the top 5 theme team defenses will be in Madden Ultimate Team. Let me know in the comments who you think I am missing and what theme team you are thinking about starting off Madden 23 with. For each team, I'm going to highlight 5 impact players, and having those impact players is the main criteria I use for deciding who the top 5 were. I'm not going off overall for regs for the defense that was just released by EA. If a team has a top-rated defensive tackle or middle linebacker, chances are they are not going to be on this list, although there is one middle linebacker that I'll feature in a team's top 5 players. But I'm making this list based off of playability in Madden Ultimate Team with a focus on defensive backs and edge rushers. If you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, drop a like down below, subscribe so you can see future content, and make sure that notification bell is turned on so you can be alerted of my videos when they drop. All right, so starting off with number 5, we've got the New Orleans Saints. The Saints definitely benefited with the addition of Tyrann Mathieu as one of the top safeties in the NFL, and given that he got the highest overall rating in regs of any safety this year, I would expect he'll be starting out Madden Ultimate Team with the highest rating as a core elite. Likely anywhere between 86 and 88. Last year he started off with the 86. I'm thinking he'll be right around 87. He is pretty short for a safety, only 5'9", but he always gets really good animations and always has a good card in Ultimate Team. For the other safeties, the Saints have Marcus Williams, who now plays for the Ravens, and newly acquired Marcus May as well. They've also got a decent 4th option for safety with CJ Gardner-Johnson, so they've got lots of possibilities throughout the year as well for players to get upgrades, which is nice. For cornerbacks, they've got one of the best in the NFL with Marshawn Lattimore. I would expect he'll be starting off Ultimate Team with about an 84 or an 85 based off of the fact that he got a 91 in regs, which was definitely top 10. And while they don't have any elite edge rushers in the game, they do have Demario Davis, who is a solid middle linebacker, and Cameron Jordan, who should get a mid-level core elite for defensive end. Both should be in that 84-85 range as well. For other cornerbacks, they do have PJ Williams and a couple other guys, so somebody could see like an 84 overall team builders to start off the game as well, which would definitely help. But if there is a cornerback team captain option, if you're a Saints fan, I would definitely probably go with a cornerback. That way you can have somebody else to complement Marshawn Lattimore. Next up at number 4, we've got the LA Rams. The Rams were one of the best theme teams once December hit, really, through the end of Madden, especially once the playoffs and Super Bowl promo started hitting. One thing they lacked in Madden 22, though, and they will in Madden 23 likely as well, is safeties. They don't have good options for safeties, and if you're thinking about the Rams again, you better hope there's another safety for a team captain option. I doubt the Mud Master or Ultimate Champion would be a safety again after we just got Cam Chancellor, but maybe we'll get a Season Master or a Level Master safety. We'll have to wait and see. But the Rams do boast the best cornerback in the NFL with Jalen Ramsey. I would be shocked if he doesn't get an 88 overall core elite to start the game. The Rams will also get to use Marcus Peters, who I'm sure will have a core elite, likely around an 81 or 82, I'd guess. And their 3rd cornerback option would be Darius Williams, who currently plays for the Jaguars. It is possible that he starts off with a core elite, which would mean that he would get a power-up so that he can use other teams' chemistries. In regs, he is tied for 22nd highest overall rating with an 82. Last year, there were 28 core elites in the game. There are quite a few cornerbacks in regs who have that 82 overall rating, so chances are he will get one so that you can use him on your theme team. Otherwise, if he doesn't, you'll just have to wait for another Legends, Team Diamond, or some other promo with past players. The Rams have a lot of good quarterback options throughout the year, so we'll have to wait and see if he does get a core elite and a power-up associated with it. And if not, again, you'll just have to wait for another card to come out. The Rams obviously have Aaron Donald, who will definitely be starting with an 88 core elite again this year, and he always gets consistent upgrades throughout the year. They've also got Von Miller as an elite edge rusher. He always gets good upgrades throughout the year as well, and is usually one of the best edge rushers when he does get those upgrades. Next up at number 3, we've got the Packers. They've got an elite corner with Jair Alexander, who after starting off with his 87 core elite last year, the 2nd best cornerback in Madden Ultimate Team to start, he only got one upgrade, a 93 overall most feared card. He's always super fast, as you can see from his 92 speed that he's got on this 94 overall card. But we'll see what happens throughout the year if he gets more upgrades. or if he only gets one. I'd be surprised if he only got one again. They've also got Casey Hayward as their number 2 corner option, and they've got 2 solid safeties to start off with, Micah Hyde and Adrian Amos. They've also got Darnell Savage, who could see some upgrades throughout the year as well. Last year he got, I know he got at least a limited time card. I think it was like a 97 overall. I forget if he had any other upgrades throughout the year. He might have gotten like a Rising Star card, I think Darnell Savage might have got. But they've also got Rashawn Gary as an edge rusher, who I would expect should start off with a mid-level elite this year and be in good position to receive some nice upgrades throughout the year after his solid performance, not just last year, but the year before as well. I think he had a Ghost of Madden future card or present, one of them last year. But all right, down to my top 2, and this was pretty tough. And I originally had them swapped with this team I'm about to showcase as number 1, but I changed it and put them at number 2. So we've got the Buffalo Bills as number 2. Still a really solid group to start. The 5 I'm showing here are all starting at 90 or over in reg, so it's probably safe to say they'll all have 84 or higher cards for their core elites, so be powered up to 85s. We've got Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer for safeties, Tre'Davious White and Stephon Gilmore for cornerbacks. Unfortunately, none of these guys are generally super fast with the ratings that they get, except for maybe Micah Hyde might be. Tre'Davious White, the speed that they gave him as a 91 with his 93 overall is definitely actually surprising. And Stephon Gilmore probably even more surprising with his 90 speed on his 91 overall regs. I would assume the Ultimate Team is going to definitely downplay the speed that these 4 cards get. But Gilmore gets quite a few team chemistries now that he's bounced around the league with 3 different teams in the last year. So he gets Bills, Patriots, Panthers, and now Colts as well. The Bills also have newly acquired Von Miller as a pass rusher. Solid group on defense. They'll also have a nice offense in Ultimate Team as well, of course, with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs leading the pack there. And at number 1, I'm going to go with the Chargers. So the additions of J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack really help out this team. And it looks like Derwin James is going to start out with a much higher core elite this year versus last year, based on the fact that he is the 2nd highest overall safety in regs. So they've got 1 really good safety and 2 decent corners and 2 really good pass rushers. I would expect all of these cards, except probably Hayward, to get consistent upgrades throughout the year as well. And while the corners for this team aren't as strong as you would like to see on a theme team, I still feel like having Derwin at safety and Mack and Boza as edge rushers will really make this a strong team. If there is an option for a cornerback as a team captain, I would say it would be smart to utilize that as a corner or another safety, depending on where you want to go. But that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you think of my top 5, who you think should be in, who you think should be out, and who you plan on starting out Madden 23 Ultimate Team with this year as your theme team. And if you did enjoy this video or found it helpful, hit that like button down below, subscribe so you can see future content, and thank you all for watching.